So we'll look at the horror at the end there. This is Totty. That's a good name for her as well. She's a 4-year-old. She's a racehorse. We're just going to be very careful how we treat her because she's not the easiest horse in the world to deal with. If they were all like Annie, my life would be perfect, but it isn't. The massage therapist had an awful lot of trouble getting towards the back end. Helen took a quick shot with her thermal imaging camera.
So these are basically heat maps of Totty, and they'll give you an idea of what's going on physiologically with her body. So in other words, where the blood is flowing most or least. And ordinarily, a horse will be symmetrical, and there's a certain thermal pattern that you'll see from one side to the left and along the length of the body. And where that alters, it overlies areas of interest underneath. So in Totty's case, we can see here at the top of her tail, a very marked hot spot there, much warmer than anywhere else along the dorsal line. So we know that that's an area of particular interest, and it's been proven that the hot spots do overlie seats of pain.
The vet had to sedate her to examine her because Totty wouldn't let the vet get anywhere near her, and just really asked me to just come back and work with her because she thought the majority of the damage was soft tissue. We think perhaps she might have reared up and gone over backwards. I managed to treat her twice under heavy sedation, but even so, the second time she kicked me very badly right on the shin. Totty's not sedated now. If she is still very upset about my touching the back end, we might just have to sedate her, but we'll just have to see. I'm just gonna gently rub my hands all over her so she knows what's going to happen. I don't want to go straight to the sore bit because that would be dangerous. Joe will warn me if Joe thinks that she's about to get upset. She certainly wouldn't have let me do this a couple of weeks ago, so clearly we've been making progress. You can see how quickly she can go. I mean, she's a very young horse, and I'm not a spring chicken anymore, so I have to look. Yep. So that's when I'm just touching that acutely sore area, and she's guarding it more than anything. When they're like this, you just have to be very, very patient with them. And I know it must be sore, and if she would just let me treat it, it would feel so much better, but sometimes it's just not that easy. Good girl. If she would let me massage her properly, then I think, it wouldn't take very long at all. But I think a lot of it is, I don't think she's as painful now as she was. I mean, I wouldn't have got near her wouldn't have been able to do this. And the first 2 times I treated her, she had to be sedated. But she's not sedated now. She's happy for me to touch this side. And we're just making little bits of progress, and that's the thing when you treat animals, you can't rush it. You've got to go at the pace that they want to, that they feel happy with. It adds some excitement to the day sometimes. Hopefully we'll get there in the end. It's just taking a lot longer than planned because she's not the world's most cooperative patient, unfortunately.
She heard you though.
Yes, you.